thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's raining down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. I know you don't want to face it.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome here in Naivasha. My name is Dennis Uhuru and I've woken up to a very beautiful morning here at Fisherman's Camp. So I've spent 3 days here at Fisherman's Camp. Today is 2nd April, Thursday. I arrived here on 30th, so that was the first night. The second day, 31st, I spent the entire day editing that first episode of the Kenyan road trip. And then yesterday, I spent resting. But today, I'm ready to leave and proceed with the Kenyan road trip. Today, we head to Nakuru. Oh yes! But before I leave, there are a few things I need to do. The first is, I need to go to a local center to grab a bit of breakfast. And then, today I also have court. The defamation matter, you guys remember? I have a mention today and I have to attend that before I leave. Court starts at 9 a.m. It's around 7:30. So I need to rush to that nearby center, have a bit of breakfast and then come back in time for court. But then as soon as that is done, we will be on our way. If this is your first time to the channel, I've embarked on a Kenyan road trip. This is going to be a very beautiful video series, so just subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Take 5 seconds to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. Let me head over to that nearby market center, grab breakfast and then be back in time for court. And then we will be on our way to Nakuru. So I'm at Kwamuhia Center, about a 5-minute walk from Fisherman's Camp. And this is where I've been having my meals at a restaurant called Tam Tam, which means delicious times 2. Sasa inachoma mdomo wangu thoroughly bana.
Pole. Ami hii poesha go. Sasa
niongeze chapo moja bila mayai. Right guys, I'm back to Fisherman's Camp. It's about 8:30. I have 30 minutes to set up and prepare for court. I want to say goodbye to someone I met here at the camp. Ashley! This is Ashley, a friend I met here at Fisherman's Camp.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm from Germany. Yeah, and I'm traveling with my bike.
Yeah, Ashley is riding around on a bike, which is just fantastic. You know, I'm inspired now. I thought I was brave driving around in my car. Ashley here is doing it on a bicycle. If you see her in the country somewhere, I don't know where she's headed, you say hi. If she needs help, you help her. Yeah? Right.
Goodbye.
Let's set up now for court. Very quickly do that and then we'll be on our way. Right, so ladies and gents, the court session is done. The time right now is 10 a.m. in the morning, so it has taken about 1 hour. That is very much okay. Today was a mention to confirm that both parties are ready for hearing. So we've been given a hearing date, 17th of June 2026. On that day, we will go to court physically because we need to watch the video that started all this. That video will be played in court on that day. Right now though, it's time to take our leave from Fisherman's Camp and get on the road to Nakuru. So let me pack up all these things and then yeah, let's head out. Time to resume the Kenyan road trip.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away.
We're off, and that's goodbye to Fisherman's Camp and onwards to Nakuru. So yesterday I washed the car, you know, taking advantage of the water in this place. Washed the car very nicely. Right now I've taken a shower, also taking advantage of the hot showers. I've checked the fluid levels in the car, the coolant and the engine oil, and everything is looking good. I've also spoken to my father. It is written that if God doesn't watch over a city, then the watchmen watch in vain. So I've spoken to my father as well. Kwaheri. And we are able to set off. The Fisherman's Camp has been legendary. See you guys on the road.
I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
I'm on Moi South Lake Road, headed to Naivasha before I take the A104 to Nakuru. So what I want to do is get to Naivasha, find a petrol station, check my tire pressures. Once we know that that is good, then we take the A104 to Nakuru.
I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken and take this weight off my shoulders, cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold.
I'm at De La Mer stop point. And you know, whenever I'm headed home, I never stop in Naivasha. So I didn't know that this place is this close to Naivasha. It's less than 5 kilometers from Naivasha.
I met the Freedom Boy. Best day of my life so far.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've met here a fan of the channel, Mr. Maloba. He tells me he watches every video.
Yeah, and my son as well is here. His name is Noah.
Oh, Noah. How are you, sir? He's here with his son and his wife. They're headed to Nairobi. But I'm always very happy to meet you guys. Whenever I see you, say hi. Make sure to say hi. Asante sana, Mr. Maloba.
Good job on what you're doing.
Alright, keep watching. The reason I stopped here at De La Mer stop point is because I've always promised myself that if I buy a car, if I ever get a car, then I would stop in this place and buy something and chew it. Because as you understand it, I always pass by this route every time I'm going home. And I normally see very many personal cars parked in that place. And one time I was headed home with my aunt and we stopped at this place and she bought some bajia. And I promised myself that if I ever got a car, I'd stop at De La Mer stop point and buy the same bajia that my aunt bought for me that time because they were so delicious. So I just decided to stop and ran into a fan of the channel, Mr. Maloba. That's so great. And Mr. Maloba has also bought lunch for today. He sent me 2,000 bob, you know, for the Freedom Boy to chill. Thank you very much, Mr. Maloba. That will go a long way in helping the Freedom Boy do his Kenyan road trip. Where am I parked? There's another lady also, a Caroline, who sent me 2,000 bob, I think 3 days ago. Maybe 2 days ago. I wasn't able to say thank you because these days when someone sends you money, Safaricom blurs some digits of their number. So Caroline, that's the reason I didn't reach out to say thank you. But thank you as well. Thank you so much. One of the reasons I wanted to chew this bajia, they have a very nice sauce, eh? Oh my goodness, this sauce.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room.
Following behind one of these trucks on A104 can be very tricky, eh? This road is very busy, so you're always looking for a safe opportunity to overtake. Look at how busy the road is, eh? Very busy. Let us try. No, that's the trailer that is coming is too close. It's always best to wait until it is safe and then overtake. A slight miscalculation when you're overtaking, and man, you're in trouble. You can always wait for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes. If it means saving your life, so that you can live the rest of your life, eh? Now we can overtake. Now it's safe. Now it's good. Recently I saw on the news that there are plans for an SGR line to Kisumu and Malaba, I think. And that I think is a good plan because there are very many trucks on the A104. We are doing about 30 to 40 kilometers per hour.
Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Boys and girls, ladies and gents, I've made it to Nakuru. This is fantastic. Just heading into the CBD is what I'm doing. Looks like this traffic is not ending anytime soon, but I have bajia. I'm having a good time. Oh man, I'm getting very good reviews online concerning the Kenyan road trip. I made a thread on Twitter, on X, about the Kenyan road trip. And so far that thread has about 50,000 impressions, very many likes, very many comments, very many retweets. A lot of people are adventurous by heart. I spoke to a certain gentleman who told me that he has a car, and for the last 10 years he's wanted to drive to Kigali. every year he finds an excuse not to go. And we came to the conclusion that there will always be an excuse not to do something. There will always be a reason not to do something. Some pending disturbance that you first need to solve. You're like, let me take care of this first, and then I'll do that thing that I want to do. Right now, there is a war going on in Iran. You know, the prices of fuel may go up. There may be a shortage of fuel. Let me wait for the war to be done first. Then I can go on the road. There will always be an excuse not to do something. There will never be a perfect time. You just have to step out and just begin. Ladies and gents, we are in Nakuru proper. Nakuru, the town of flamingos, and what else is Nakuru famous for? Yellow girls. Now I'm sure Nakuru has very many other things it's famous for, but I just don't know much about Nakuru, you know. I used to be one of those people in school that never traveled at all. So I've gone to very few towns in Kenya, very few places. This is my opportunity on the Kenyan road trip to do a bit of exploring, you know. And that's Nakuru. It's a beautiful town, eh? Don't you think? Look at that. Beautiful town. I am in Nakuru town, just walking around. I think this is the central business district, eh? Very busy. I found somewhere to park a yacht. I hope I don't forget that street. It would be very funny if I forgot where I parked the car and then I'm walking around trying to find that street. Let me make sure that I've seen a certain landmark that will help me remember where I've parked the car. But Nakuru is a big town, eh? And I'm here with a viewer of the channel. Your name is?
My name is Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew tells me he watches the channel. He enjoys the content.
Yes, my name is Uhuru and I'm from Umoja.
But you live in Nakuru.
I live in Nakuru.
Tell us something about this place.
Nakuru is amazing. I'm a businessman here in Nakuru.
What do you do?
Sell cars. I have a marketing agency. So we deal mostly with outdoor branding, from billboards and all that. Yeah, it's a growing market.
How is the rent landscape? Say a one-bedroom house in
bedroom
Nakuru.
house, 11, 10, quite affordable, having lived in Mombasa and Nairobi. Then another thing is strategic positioning from Nairobi. I have clients from Nairobi. It's a 3 hours drive in Nini. So I love Nakuru.
What is it about this place that would make someone like come in terms of attractions? Eh?
We have National Park actually. National Park, Menengai for hikes.
Oh yes, I want to do that.
Hyrax Hill.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, anytime.
Nice to meet
It's been
you.
a pleasure. It's
Ah,
been a
sawa
pleasure.
sawa.
Cheers, you're welcome in Nakuru.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
All right.
Sawa.
So I'm here with another local. This right here is Mr. Mr. Hillary. Hillary is a photographer and a videographer as well, living in Nakuru. That's Hillary.
Yes.
Tuambie about this business of yours. Unakupeleka aje?
Busy mbaya ni kujituma tu pole pole.
Kujituma, si ndio?
Ngojea upewe hauwezi pata.
Handle yako ni
Embrace photography, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, kila mahali.
Sawa sawa Hillary. Mimi nashukuru. Acha nizurure hivi nione hii Nakuru inakaa aje.
Sawa, karibu.
Sawa. What I want to do is get back to the car and then head out to Lord Egerton Castle. I've heard a lot about it and I think it's only fair now that I'm in Nakuru to go and visit it. Car, and before we set off for Lord Egerton Castle, let's look at a few numbers. I've done 235 kilometers so far, and we are averaging 17.6 kilometers to the liter. It's about 7 minutes to 3. Lord Egerton Castle is 14 kilometers from this place. That will take us about 27 to 30 minutes. Let us set off.
More moments later.
Right, ladies and gents, Lord Egerton Castle is in 500 meters, so we are getting there. Right, Lord Egerton Castle. Let's look at that. Foreigners, residents and non-residents. That's it. We've paid our fees and we can get into the grounds. So it's written on the notice board that Kenyan citizens pay 250, but there's an additional 300 Kenyan shillings charge for a camera. So when they spotted my camera, they said, you need to pay for that, 300 bob. I asked them, what about phones? They said people that have phones don't pay. But then I said, phones also take very good videos, better than very many cameras. I never get that argument. Anyway, we are here in the grounds and this is one beautiful castle. Oh my goodness. This is my first time seeing a castle. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness. Talk about beauty and grandeur. And look at these grounds. Before I show you the castle, let me show you the grounds. Look at the grounds. Oh my. Let's go tour the castle. This is the entrance.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Is this what they call the piano room? Because I'm seeing a grand piano over there, a massive fireplace over here. I don't know what this is over here on this other side.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts.
Right guys, so I'm still at Lord Egerton Castle. I've not been able to stay very long because it has started raining. But I think we've been able to see what Lord Egerton Castle is about. It's a beautiful property. Right now though, I want to rush to camp. So I've settled on a campsite called Pundamilia's campsite. It says that it's 41 kilometers from this place. The time is 7 minutes to 5. So our time is much spent. But yeah, let me leave. I think I'll talk to you when I stop to buy supper. I don't know where that will be. Somewhere along the way, perhaps. Past 6. I've been looking for a hotel, you know, where I can buy a bit of supper before heading to camp. I'm about 5 kilometers away from camp. Sasa, kwa salama? Uko na chakula? Imeisha. Kuna hoteli ingine hapa karibu? Rice na nini? Na dengu. Siko tu sawa. Wacha nilete container, nataka kubeba. Take away. Uko na chai? I think I'm in luck, so most of the food has run out, but they still have rice and dengu. I think I'll have that, but they are also willing to make me coffee. Yeah, so I'll have a bit of coffee and bread, and then carry rice and dengu in my utensils. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 6:42 and I'm very happy that I've found a place to buy supper, and I've even taken some evening tea. All that came to 180. Oh my goodness, and this route, the route that comes to this camp, the one that I've taken according to Google Map, is about a 3-kilometer stretch where you turn off the highway. It's not friendly to small cars. It's very bad. See the way this part is very muddy. According to Google Maps, let me show you. Google Maps says I still have 2 kilometers to go. I still have 1.6 kilometers. Let me just start heading back. Try and find an Airbnb because the road is very bad. I don't think I'll keep going without this road. At 2,000 bob. Turns out the 2K Mr. Maloba gave me in the morning is what is going to pay for my accommodation tonight. That is my father doing his thing. On the dining table over there is my food. It's a sizable Airbnb. There's a hallway that goes to the bedroom, and then there's this living room over here. Bari, uko na maziwa? Haya, saidia maziwa. Uko na gani? Kenya. Hapa bananas unauza pesa ngapi? 10 eh? Nitachukua bananas 2. So I've bought some milk and bananas. I'm going to prepare a bit of tea. I still have some food left over from last night. The rice and the green grams, that I'm just going to warm in a microwave. That will be breakfast. Today I intend to go to Menengai Crater. You can't say you've been to Nakuru without going to Menengai Crater. I think it's the largest crater or caldera in Kenya, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Before we set off, I'll also show you the numbers with regards to fuel consumption and the distance we've covered up to this point. Guys, I'm back. So this is where I spent the night. This is a yacht, looking very dirty.
When we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind.
Let's have breakfast while we do the numbers. I have my trip notebook over here where I record the expenses.
The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time, right? It's time to set off. So far we've done 286 kilometers in total, and we've been averaging 16.4 kilometers to the liter. That's because we've been going very slow, especially yesterday traveling from Naivasha to Nakuru, and also the off-road sections that I encountered going to Pundamilias. So you guys understand that when the car is moving very slowly, fuel consumption goes up.
Time has gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are, and if you found a way out from the dark. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Bruises, they come and they go, and we have to try and keep up, 'cause this life's so much more.
Right guys, so that is the Menengai Caldera. Beautiful place. At this point I want to close the video. 3 reasons why I want to close the video right now. The first reason is I feel like a yacht has had enough off-roading for one day. The second reason is I feel that the Nakuru chapter of the Kenyan road trip has also been rich enough, long enough. We've done a few nice things, you know, at least visited a few places, spoken to a few locals. That's a good thing. And the third reason is there's a gentleman who has offered me a complimentary stay at their Airbnb in Kericho. I've stayed in that Airbnb once before. There was a work thing that I was doing in Kericho with a few other friends, and we stayed in that Airbnb. But then this time around, I also reached out to him and told him I'm coming back to Kericho, this time on a different mission. I'm doing the Kenyan road trip, and I'd love it if you would let me stay in your Airbnb and also do a review of the place and post it on my YouTube channel. And he said, yes, Dennis Uhuru, you can come and stay and do as you've said. So I think that I just want to head out there and you know, save the money I would have spent on accommodation tonight in Nakuru. This week's freedom comment is by Havila Land Properties. Brother, when I look at your life, I see a reflection of mine. When you bought your car, I told my wife, if Freedom Boy has bought a car, we will also buy a car. Yeah, you see? Today I'm grateful to testify that we have successfully acquired our first car. I truly feel like a successful man. That is very nice. Eh? As you would say it even better. Thank you for being an inspiration. Next time you plan those road trips, please tag me along to Tapanga. All the best, and may God continue to protect and bless you. Regards, Pastor Pascal. A beautiful comment by the pastor here. Thank you for that beautiful comment. At this point, I think it is time to close. If this is your first time to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know, be part of this beautiful series, the Kenyan road trip. I still have very many towns to visit, very many awesome people to meet. You know, so subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out. Also, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the series so far. You know, if you like the video, give it a big like. I'm on the road, guys. I'm on the road to Kericho. I'll talk to you. Oh my goodness. I ought to behave. Alright, guys. Whoa! I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.